Hey guys, Scott Reekers here with Eastman's Hunting Journals, and I want to tell you about a cool announcement that we have with the MRS information. It is now inside the BaseMap app. If you remember, last summer I did a review of BaseMap and I talked about a lot of the features that it had, a lot of the cool things that you could do with that app. I used it scouting for mule deer. Now here's the next step of what you can do with that. You can use the app to find our blue chip, green chip, or yellow marginal unit, and you can see our recommendation, our rating. You can find out how many points are required to draw that unit. And this is part of the BaseMap app. So let's dig in and let's see how you can find our layer inside their app. And then I want to show you a couple of cool tricks that I've already found using this feature. Also, there's mobile friendly, so it's very easy to look this up on your phone. So you can research in the field, say you're hunting deer and you see a big bull elk, find out how many points it takes to draw that unit. And depending on the state, whether it's actually a good unit, see if it was a fluke and see if it's worth burning your points on. So the first thing that's going to happen here is you're going to open this up at basemap.com, go into the map, and you'll see over here on the left, we have our layers tab. Open up the layers and open up the hunting layer, and you will see right here, Eastman's Hunting Research. Go in here, and let's just move this map around. Since I'm a mule deer guy, we're gonna turn on the mule deer layer, the limited entry mule deer layer inside Utah. There you go. You can see our blue chip recommendations inside the state of Utah. You can see our green. And this is the limited entry, so these are hard to draw inside the state of Utah. So let's just go with, let's look at Wasatch Mountains. I can click on this, and it opens up, tells you what state you're in. Slide over, and guess what? You can see our information there. You can see that this is Wasatch Mountains. This is a B level unit, green chip. And sliding over, you can see we've got all our data right here. So trophy quality B, this is for if you want to do an archery hunt and non-resident. Your season dates are August 15th to September 11th. Then you can see that there's all sorts of information here. So how many resident number of drawn random in 2019? 125 people randomly were drawn for this. Scroll down and there's all sorts of data points that we can go through. The access, a little bit tougher, but overall gets a B score. So you can see how this works with all of our data. And so then you can close this and say, let's go look at something different here. Let's go look at the Southwest Desert unit. What's an A unit look like? What's a blue chip unit look like? So moving over here, you can see it gives you the rating again. Then start scrolling through. Trophy forecast is excellent. See how tough it is to draw, not many tags there. That's why it's a blue chip. Resident random odds are at 8.1. Tough unit to draw. So you can see how powerful all this information is. It is very usable to develop a strategy for where you want to apply in your home state or in states that you don't live in. Now I'm going to turn off the Utah layer. And I'm going to scroll to Wyoming here. And we are going to go to, let's just use Wyoming moose as an example. We'll turn that on and move up here to Wyoming. Now, for most of you who are non-residents of the state of Wyoming, one of the things that is always a challenge is how do I hunt or how do I find places to hunt that aren't inside the wilderness area? Get out of Eastman's Hunting Research, go back to land, and you can see nationwide designated wilderness. Now you have an overlay that shows you all of these units here are going to be tough as a non-resident to hunt. You can see up here that if you're sitting on a boatload of moose points, these are not the areas where you're going to want to apply. And so, taking a look, sitting on a boatload of points, you can see Guy's recommendation that this unit here would be a great place to take a look at. Now moving through all this into the data, and you can see the number of permits, resident number drawn, all of these things, the train difficulty, 3 out of 5. And so make sure that you check out the MRS layer inside the BaseMap app. It's available for $9.99. You do not have to have a pro membership to buy this layer. So you can get the BaseMap app and add this, and you have access to all of these pieces.